Hey, getaway! In this episode, I want to briefly explain you my personal experience of visiting Puerto Madryn. It's a port in Argentina. It's actually the second place that I've visited in Argentina. It was several years ago while I was working on a cruise ships. So why am I demonstrating, why I want to showcase these footages that actually not very connected between one another. You will see there's going to be just some random pictures, some footages. They are just without a specific story. It's not like I'm vlogging on the go. It's only because I think I took some nice pictures that might inspire you to at least, consider visiting, or maybe it's gonna inspire you to start traveling to this particular place or any other beautiful place in Argentina or the world in general. That would be a pleasure for me. But I decided that I'm gonna share because I have a couple of footages, and if I'm not gonna showcase them, if I'm not gonna just put them on internet, there's a big chance that they just gonna stay in my new folder, in the myriads of new folders that I've gathered or collect throughout the years working on the cruise ships, because I was recording so many things, and because you're busy all the time and your internet connection, unfortunately on the cruise ships, it still needs a lot of room for improvement. Your internet connection usually not very good. You don't post that. You just don't have time for that or so, and then it just piling up, and then you ending up having megabytes and even gigabytes and terabytes of different, maybe interesting, maybe motivational, maybe even inspirational footages that deserve to be seen. So without any further ado, let me just show you what I grabbed. It's going to be a very short video, and sometimes I'm going to be translating because obviously I didn't plan to vlog on the go because I was translating. I'm going to be translating from Ukrainian. Some of the parts of it are going to be in English, but most of the time it's going to be some random footages. So the first actual Argentinians that I've met arriving to Puerto Madryn were not actually humans. As you see, they were sea lions. And I took a couple of shots from a different angles and perspectives being on board of the ship before I actually got off. And it was so funny because it took a couple of minutes for me to observe them behaving. And it's so funny because some people, there was a lady next to me and she was telling that she actually took a tour to see the sea lions. But now the sea lions just right there, look at the pier in the port. So sea lions just exposing themselves for free.
They're just chilling, the sea lions.
Well, I don't know the ending of the story. I hope she did not cancel that tour, even though sea lions were just waiting for her right there. This place can a lot to offer. By the way, this is home not only for sea lions. You can find here a lot of wildlife like whales, penguins, and of course much more. By the way, if you're wondering what kind of cruise it was, we were traveling from Valparaiso in Chile around Cape Horn to Buenos Aires for 14 or maybe 15 days. And Puerto Madryn was one of the destination stops. So that's the last time I'm in Puerto Madryn. Amazing reflections around. That's my ship. Ship with the name Norwegian Sun. My home away from home. Ship which brought me right here. That's the way how this beautiful city looks like. I didn't spend here a lot of time like I was planning to, but anyway, it is what it is. And now let's have a look where Puerto Madryn located. So it's located by the ocean in this gulf, and it's like in between Buenos Aires and Ushuaia, somewhere in the middle of Argentina, at the very beginning of Patagonia. Incredible places. This is this gulf. Right now we're gonna maximize a little bit of a pier. That's where our ship was docked. As you see, it's not far away from the downtown. And if I'm gonna maximize a little bit more, this is the beach where I was shooting some footages right there. Also, there are some pictures from this little peninsula and the cliffs right here, and a little bit from the embankment and the surroundings of the downtown. And now a little bit from Wikipedia. So this port, usually referred only just Madryn, it's a city in province of Chubut, in Argentine part of Patagonia. It is the capital of the Viedma department, and it has around 103,000 inhabitants. So maybe a little bit more than that at this time. I heard from different resources, maybe up to 120,000 inhabitants. So Puerto Madryn is protected by the Golfo Nuevo, this gulf, that's the name of it, which is formed by the peninsula Valdez. By the way, I was checking a couple of footages from there. There are some salt lakes there. It's amazing. It looks like a desert with salty pinkish lakes. So that's gonna be on you next time you visit this place, Puerto Madryn. Make sure you go a little bit more on the north to this peninsula Valdez and visit those salty or salt lakes, pinkish salt lakes. Yeah, so it's formed by the peninsula Valdez and Punta Ninfas. It is an important center of tourists visiting and the natural attractions of the peninsula Valdez and the coast. And also, fun fact that the colonizers, the first settlers here, they were of a Welsh origin. And then once on a sunny day, I got a chance to get off with my friend, which was working on a cruise ships as well. He was a Ukrainian personal trainer. I was working in animation or as a crew staff, activity staff, whatever. And we just went out, having some fun and making jokes that I wouldn't be able to translate, and there's no point actually. And yeah, so sometimes we do have a couple of hours to get off. So me and Bogdan, we decided to stroll around beautiful Madryn. Anyway, we were just strolling around this city, encountering the other colleagues of ours, and yeah, enjoying the vibe, which kind of recommend you to do as well. The only thing I can mention right now, there was a lot of sand, the wind and the sand.
Buenos.
So before the wind with the sand blows into our eyes, I asked Bogdan what does he think about this place, what or who this place is for, and he was saying that this place is for some romantic young hipsters, or somebody who wants to be far away from the craziness of the world in the other part of the world. So if you are romantic, if you want to be far away from everybody, but at the same time to live in a pretty nice environment, it's all about nature there, let me tell you. You live by the ocean with a plenty of wildlife, and of course it's a pretty decent sized city. And of course, another great benefit for cruisers that you can visit this place via cruise line, because they have the pier which accepts the mega ships, and different cruise lines are stopping by this beautiful place, the gateway on the north of Patagonia. And then on the way back to the ship, we decided to stop by these vendors and buy some hat for Bogdan. I think the pink one gonna suit him well. Anyway, that's all was the jokes, but it's time for us to get back to the ship if we don't want to lose the job. So thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for this beautiful place to exist. And if you have a chance, visit Patagonia, Puerto Madryn in Argentina. Best wishes. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. By the way, the next one is going to be on Ushuaia as well. My actually very first place visited in Argentina.